Alright guys, it's season 3, you know the drill. We're trying to win a Stanley Cup in the first 5 seasons with every team along the way. We're with Minnesota, we got the jersey back on, we got the lucky headband on. We made it to the Stanley Cup Finals in season 1. And lost. We made it to the second round. We made it to the second round and lost in season 2. We need to make some changes. All day I've been thinking about the head coach. We've got a decent team. Some improvement could be done. We've got a decent team, though. So let's get to it. Let's make the changes. The offseason. We're going to start off with the draft. We've got free agency. And we may be gassing our coach. It's the things you have to do to win in this thing. Let's take a look at our contracts one more time. Eric Staal will not be back with this squad. I know that for sure because at the end of the last video, we saw he wanted way too much money. He's making 3.25 right now. He wants 7.275. Not going to happen, Eric. Travis Sanheim, 3.25. He wants to go up to 5.1. We may be able to get him at around 4.5. Yoki Haru is 0.925. He's in the 4s, which might be a little too expensive as well. The rest, we're looking at... Give or take. Give or take. Do we need them? Some we do, some we don't. This is going to hurt. This is going to be a biggie. 7.3 over 4, but it's Carter Hart. It's Carter Hart. It's almost a no-brainer to bring him back. We're going to offer him a contract. We're going to offer it 6.5. If we can get him locked up at 6.5 for the rest of the term, should be in okay shape with him. I'm not going to make any other offers until the contract signing, though. We'll head into the NHL entry draft. Let's find trades for the rights to Eric Staal, because we're not going to bring him back. We might as well get something for him. Like the 2.5s, honestly. Have fun in Boston. I didn't see if Buffalo was there. We could have done that for the memes. I love Tyler Bertuzzi in this challenge. But, you know what? I'm not re-signing any of our coaches. That's a gamble that I'm willing to make right now. Carter Hart's back at 6.5. Travis Sanheim rejected at the dollar value. Sanheim is back. I think those are all the major guys. Everybody else is qualified. There's our head coach. He's going to go to Tampa Bay for 2 first-round picks. Colorado's a first and a third, but they're in the West. We just traded Alex Tuck. So we have picked up first rounders as well as trade bait. Dustin Byfuglien's on the squad. So we've traded Taylor Hall, a prospect, 2 firsts, and a couple of other picks for Max Domi, Thomas Tatar. Max Domi doesn't work. Drouin doesn't work. Tatar should be on the first line. And Reemsdyk doesn't work. Bluger's good on the second line, not on the third line where I have him. Krebs, I'm okay playing third line, but we need to shape these guys up a little bit. So Domi's gone. Drouin's going to be gone. And we got to improve that third line. So season 3, we're already a month into it, but Tatar, Weinberg, Ovechkin, Gallagher, Landeskog, Hoffman, Mangiapane, Kunin, Hintz, Ejzel, Bennett, and Reeves. On defense, Pietrangelo, Bufflin, Giordano, Sanheim, Merrill, Pesci. And in net, Hart, Georgiev. Through another month here. 3 wins in a row to start the month. Make that 4. 5. Overtime loss to the Flames. Ends the win streak. Back-to-back losses. 16-6-4. Heading into December. Chemistry's at 79. Team's coming together nicely. 26 for Ovechkin, 25 for Landeskog, 23 for Weinberg. Gallagher with 22, Giordano with 20, 19 for both Pietrangelo and Hoffman. Tatar with 18, Mangiapane with 15. Goaltending, Carter Hart's back kind of into realistic numbers. 9-11, 271. Georgiev is at 890 with 312. We may be looking for a new backup. Start the month off with a loss, 2 wins, and another loss. 3 games in a row going to extra frame, or shootout even. We end the month on a 5-game win streak to get to 25, 10, and 5. Good for second in the division, 1 point out of the division lead. Ovechkin, 42 points, 40 games. He has dropped down to a 91. 36 for Weinberg, 33 for Landeskog, 32 for Gallagher, 29 for Tatar, Pietrangelo 28, Hoffman 27, Bufflin 26, Giordano 25. Goaltending. Still need Georgiev to bump those numbers up. Carter Hart's numbers, I'm okay with. They're not stellar, but they're not terrible. Let's get through January. News at the beginning of the month with the win against the Pittsburgh Penguins, Colorado Avalanche, and the Vegas Golden Knights. And it ends with a shootout loss against the Vancouver Canucks, but we still get a point in that game, and we pick up a win against the Jets. 33, 11, and 6, so we only lost once all month. 2 losses, actually. Shootout loss, and this loss against the Blues. Still a tough division as well. We're tied for first. 3 points up. Ovechkin, 48 and 50. 43 for Weinberg, 41 for Landeskog, 39, 38 for Gallagher and Tatar, 35 for Pietrangelo. We've got a team that's going to score. We've got a team that's going to take care of each other. The scoring I'm not too concerned about. Georgiev has got a good record though. 9-2-1. He's letting in a lot of goals, but the team is scoring. It is a very balanced scoring team. The question now is, what do we do at the trade deadline? I always like making at least a trade. If we can get to 40 wins, though, I'm not sure. 10-0 win against the Columbus Blue Jackets. It's just disrespectful. We're going to get to 40 wins. A win against the Dallas Stars. It actually came against the Dallas Stars, who were in the same division. We're in the dogfight for top spot in our division. We're at 89 points. I think we're at the tops of the league, too. So, do we make any changes? I mean, that 4th line could potentially use a boost, but it's the 4th line as well. They're not really getting any minutes. Their shooting percentage is pretty decent. Georgiev is now over 9. and under 3 with his goals against average. I don't think we need to make any moves. The locker room chemistry, the morale has been fantastic all season. We're going to get into that 50 win range. We're breaking away from the pack in our division. Couple of losses at the end of the year. But we win out our last 2 games. We finished with 55, 18, and 9 on the season. Your leading scorer the whole way through was Alexander Ovechkin. 82 points, 82 games. 81 was Brendan Gallagher, 73 for Landeskog, Weinberg 71, Pietrangelo 65, 61 for Tatar, 58 for Hoffman. Your goaltending. Georgiev did drop down again, but he's at 13, 4, and 1. Carter Hart, 912, 261, 43 wins. Great stats. Ovechkin did drop down to a 90. This might be, if we can't win the cup here, this might be his last season on this roster. Did we win the President's Trophy? We sure did, by 3 points. Strong team, but we build strong teams in the regular season. It's all about the playoffs. It's all about winning a Stanley Cup in this challenge. And we face the San Jose Sharks in the first round. Game number 1. That's a win. Game number 2. That's a loss. Tied to 1. Down 2-1 against the San Jose Sharks in the first round. Can we tie things up? We can. Can we take the lead? We're playing from behind in this one. It is a elimination game. We're going to keep everything the same. 4-0 San Jose after 1. Mangiapane starts the epic comeback. We're going to lose in the first round. No point watching this one. We're out. We're out in the first round. This is where the doubt sets in. Honestly, once you lose in Season 3, there's doubt starts kicking in. Tampa Bay ended up winning. New coach. Worse results. We went from Stanley Cup to second round to first round. So remember in Season 1 when I said that I'd rather lose in the Stanley Cup Finals? Or I'd rather lose in any other round than the Stanley Cup Finals? Yeah, I might be wrong. Because once you get to the finals, at least you got a chance at the cup. Big changes. We're going to make some big changes. I don't know if Ovechkin will be back. I don't know if Giordano is going to be back. I'm very confused with this roster. But we'll see what happens. Season 4, next video. Subscribe down here. Hit the notification buttons. Tell your friends about this. Find me on Twitter, twitter.com/crash_Andrews. And make sure you're retweeting these videos. I want to get as many people seeing them as possible. We love the franchise mode here. Want to get through as many of these as possible as well before NHL 21. And yeah, twitch.tv/crash_Andrews. By the way, if you want to know what we're doing here, the Masters, crashandrews.com/masters. Don't know what to tell you. Season 3, disappointing. Very disappointing. But we'll rebuild. We got 2 more seasons to get through to try and win a Stanley Cup with these guys. And we'll start again on Season 4 on the next one. See you guys on the next video.